Hey guys, welcome back to Say It With Your Chest.
Wait, my voice is gonna sound so bad on this because I lost it.
Yeah, we already knew this was gonna happen. Well, basically,
I just thought about that.
we're back to the bed setup for today's episode. Do we know what episode this is?
13.
Oh, lucky number 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, for episode 13, we are back with our bed setup. We just do the whole pod laying down.
Yeah. But guys, look how far along my room has come.
Well, Jess's room right now looks like crazy cat lady.
No, the only thing you can see is the cat tree though.
Yeah.
But my room has come a long way from the beginning of the pod. As you can all see. Now it
Yeah.
actually looks like I live here.
You have no voice.
I know. I literally just realized that might be a little rough. But it's okay. We'll
I
do
know.
it for the
Like
pod. We'll
as
do
you
it for
can
the pod.
tell, this might be low energy episode from us this week.
Yeah. Oh, but we're in the bed because we're hungover as fuck.
Yeah, we
We
had a
forgot to
rough
say that.
night, so I mean not a rough night, but like
We
we
had a
were
fun night. We're just hungover.
yeah.
um,
So we're just gonna talk and see what happens. I mean, I'm getting so cozy right
I
now.
know this is like perfect.
Okay.
Wait, this is funny. Our feet. Okay. So starting off, we're just gonna talk about the Brie and Zach Bryan breakup because that was like the biggest
That
thing
was
that
the
happened
biggest
this
thing,
week
yeah.
that we can talk about on the pod.
True. Maybe not the biggest thing, but
Yeah.
the one
Um,
that we can discuss.
right. So we already talked about like the beginning of their breakup, the Raya profile, yada yada.
Yeah, and this is when we still had no information.
Hmm.
So
On the
that's just
depths of their
crazy to see how
relationship.
much has unfolded since we were speculating.
Yeah. And then wait, I forget how this all started again. Like that we found that this all came
Because he just
into the light.
he blindsided her and posted the black screen Instagram story,
Right.
and that's all we knew.
But did we talk about that last time?
I think so.
Yeah, me too. And then how did we learn about the fucking NDA shit?
Because BFF finally dropped a fucking episode.
Oh, and the Smallest Man song came out,
Yeah, which
which spilled all the tea in the details.
right. It was Smallest Man first and then BFF's
Episode.
episode.
But basically when so Smallest Man is a diss track that Dave and Josh, Bree's BFFs,
Yeah.
made on Zach Bryan, and they basically said like all the stuff that Bree wasn't really saying yet, like about the NDA and like kind of just exposing him more for being like the asshole that he is. And
The piece of
then
shit garbage man.
yeah. So most of the stuff they were saying like we already kind of knew about to a certain extent, but not fully. Like that I feel like that was the first time we really heard the depths of everything.
Yeah, I mean the Fenway night one concert was kind of crazy because it just like shows like how much she really was covering for him throughout this whole thing where it's like people knew but people didn't really know.
Yeah, and with that it was basically like Zach was supposed to come out and be a guest on for Noah Khan's tour, but then like he canceled last minute, and then Brie was saying like Brie was at the concert, so everyone was like, "Oh, it must have been Zach that was supposed to come out."
Right.
But then Brie was like, "No, like he wasn't even supposed to come, yada yada." But then it actually turned out that he was supposed to be there.
And he was too drunk to go.
Yeah. So then the
I think
BFFs
that was one of my
episode.
favorite lines too. It's like if it's something like from the diss track, like if Zach Bryan's awake, you know he's drinking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that line is really funny. Um but yeah, then the BFFs episode came out and it was basically Brie like just saying not everything, but she basically explained the NDA, like the amount of money they wanted to give her, $12 million, which is
Which is
crazy.
crazy because she actually just posted a TikTok and like she to like clarify some things and she
I saw
was
that.
like, "You think this was a tell-all?" Like I was
Yeah,
just setting the scene, like which is just crazy to think
insane.
about because the episode was the episode was jaw-dropping. Like, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. It felt like old school BFFs again,
Mhm. Where
which oh,
aw.
gross.
He wants to be in the
Oh god.
pod.
Okay. Um, yeah, it felt like old school BFFs again where they were actually talking about shit that was happening, and it just really it was really sad to watch, to be honest with you. It's like I feel like since we had been watching her for a while, we knew that
Mhm.
like something wasn't right, but not to this extent.
Yeah, and I'd been saying to Hannah, I was like, I don't really like fuck with Brie
I
anymore because
know.
she was like,
But that happens to so many people.
she changed so much like throughout this relationship where I felt like she wasn't even like being herself, which like she acknowledged, and I get that like that can happen to people in a relationship, but like the I felt like the stuff she was saying was so like just so unlike her. And she
Mhm.
ended up saying like on BFFs like people were starting to not like me and I was just like turning into him, and I'm like that was major T.
Right.
Um
Cuz like she sacrificed her public image to make him happy,
mhm.
which is just sad because like her her whole career and livelihood is
Being
dependent
on the
on
internet.
like people liking her and
Yeah.
wanting to watch her and stuff, and like even people like us who were like really big fans of her for a while, like we didn't really fuck with her for a while, but like I feel like immediately from the BFFs episode you can tell she's like she was like more herself in that episode than she's been in a long time.
Yeah. She even said she was like, I'm a week out and I'm already so much more like myself than I have been being like recently, like a week out from the breakup.
Yeah.
She said that in one of her TikToks. But so yeah, that whole
Well,
situation is
yeah,
insane.
but the big part of it is the $12 million, which I can't
Yeah.
even wrap my head around because when we heard NDA, we were like, "Oh, she's getting like half a million, a million,
Yeah,
like,"
I was like, I thought
and
it would
that
be a
was already
million max.
crazy.
Yeah.
When we heard the number of $12 million, we were like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, because I didn't realize like how much money Zach Bryan had, I guess, which is just crazy. Like, I don't know. He just seems like such a fucked up person, but you would think he has like the whole world at his disposal. I mean, he kind of does, but like
Right.
he's still just like so fucked up.
But that's why I like how Dave was like, "You're not the only one with money here. Like, you wanna go? We can go."
Yeah. Honestly, I hope for Dave that like this like makes people change their perspective about him a little bit, like the way
Yeah,
that he's like going so hard for Brie and like really defending her and even just helping her like
with
off
legal
cameras.
advice and
Yeah,
like
like I don't know. I feel like that shows a good side of him that a lot of people don't really know about. Sorry, I'm just
just is
casually
getting
getting attacked.
attacked right now. Stop it.
Um
Um,
so yeah.
no, yeah, I think it really shows like their Josh, Bree, and Dave's relationship was like really cute over the last couple of weeks,
Mhm. Super sweet.
and this is what Dave does. Like, if you fuck with someone in his like
Circle.
circle, like it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
And the song is a hit.
Yeah, the song is really good.
I gotta go listen to the Dave's version that just dropped.
Oh, it's out?
It's out,
Oh,
so we have
I
to
didn't
listen to
even
that
realize that.
after.
Yeah. We definitely gotta listen to that.
But it's like hard to say like in our position like what you would do if like someone offered you $12 million to like.
I would take
Well,
it.
yeah, but I'm just saying it's like because we're in a different position, like
Yeah, I mean, we don't have like the platform she has and like the
right.
like
But I was
it's
saying
way
even
different.
from like when Dave was contemplating, he was like, I don't even know what I would have done.
Yeah.
He has so much money. Like
Mhm.
it's just like $12 million is $12 million, and that is like insane that she didn't take it. But at the same time, it's like important, I think, for people to know who this man is.
Yeah.
Like he's dangerous.
That is true. Like, I do think it's important, but I also think that, like, unfortunately, like, this is really sad, but like, the people that really like him, like, don't care,
No, I know. But
you
I'm
know?
hoping it's like maybe the next girl he like tries to date is like, like
Yeah, but I don't think she would care either. She's probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, like Brie,
yeah.
you know? Because it's like, yeah, we didn't know the extent of like how much of an asshole he was, but there were signs that like he wasn't a great guy based off how he treated his last two
Right,
relationships,
but
you
they
know?
had never said anything about it, and I'm sure
Yeah,
only hearing his perspective is like
right.
warping it. So it's like now the perspectives are out there and people can decide for themselves, but it's not a
Hmm.
secret anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there are some crazy girls out there that like wouldn't care and be like, I'm dating Zach Bryan, like
Yeah, no,
yada
definitely.
yada, you know?
But he's not getting any more like
Famous.
yeah, like people who don't need him. Like you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. So crazy. And it also is just like, Zach Bryan, where do you get the fucking audacity? Like, as Josh said, or whichever one of them said it, like, you look like a fucking troll. Like, what did he say? Simpson head ass, and instead of a
They calling
turkey
him
head
Lego
ass.
head. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that man is so fucking ugly. It's like disgusting. Like, the fact that he thinks he can fucking do that shit. Not that like a good looking man should do that because it's fucked up either way, but like even more fucked up that he's fucking hideous.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my take.
yeah. I don't know. I think like he's like a just a really dangerous fucking guy from the stories that she was telling, from everything. I'm just like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
No good, no good. Um, should we move on?
Yeah.
Tell your story.
Okay. I'm excited to share this because as we know, Halloween is over. Halloween passed and you know, just like wild shit happens around Halloween. I feel like people like do unhinged stuff and
Mm-hmm.
just like no one cares. So I get a call from my boyfriend and he lets me know that some fucking girl who was at his like some fucking girl who was at his Halloween party um dressed up as him for Halloween.
Terrible, terrible,
Like I just
terrible,
don't even
terrible,
know like how I
terrible.
can sit here and say this with a straight face because it's so like blowing my mind that
Yeah.
I can't really wrap my head around it.
When Hannah told me, I was like,
I
what?
know. And like he's gonna want me to give the full context, but like I think it just doesn't matter. But like I guess in his program at school, like a bunch of the girls in the program decided to just be like a bunch of the guys in the program for Halloween. Like I just don't know why.
Yeah, it is a like really weird thing to
It's just a
do.
really weird thing to do
And like they're not friends.
and didn't like tell them that was the plan. Like just showed up to their house dressed as them. And like the craziest part is like this girl's like costume was just like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So I'm like, okay, girl, like go for it. But like he also told me that there were other girls who like bought shit for these costumes, like actually fully went all out. Like this one girl dressed up as one of his friends and um like bought a custom lacrosse jersey and put this man's name on the back. Like that must have
Yeah, that's
cost like what?
crazy.
I feel
Like,
like
I
that
don't know,
cost yeah,
$75.
like at least $75 for like just this guy in your dental school program.
Yeah,
Like
maybe she's trying to get his attention specifically. That
yeah.
one kid, you know,
I know. It's
which
just
I think is a weird way to get a guy's attention, but pop off.
I know. You know what also that's come to my attention is that guys don't actually know what pick me girls are.
Oh, yeah, you
Like
were
they're
saying
like,
that.
"What?" Like no, like guys don't really know that word or that definition. I'm like,
Mhm.
you need like I'm teaching my boyfriend to like recognize the signs of a big meat girl coming his
And
way. You
yeah.
know? I'm like, no, Steven, like just because a girl says they want to watch football, like doesn't mean they actually want to watch football.
I'm freaking
Like
dead.
they just want to be around like one of the guys.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, just wanna hang out.
Right. But so now I'm stuck. I'm like, where do I go from here? And
Yeah,
like,
because you
should I
can't really
be
do
concerned?
anything.
Like, I don't, like, I'm not concerned, but I'm like, why does this girl feel like comfortable enough to do that? I don't like that.
Yeah, I think it's just, like, she's fucking weird, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I think she's just fucking freak. I don't know what else to
I
say.
know, but it's like, I can't, I've never been a chill girl a day in my life. Like,
Yeah.
that is not me, and that will never be me. So, like, I guess someone else would be like, haha, that's funny. But I don't find it funny. I don't find it
I
entertaining.
don't think it's funny either. I think it's just, like, really weird.
Right. I think it's really weird. He thought it was really weird.
Yeah,
It
it
like
is.
it's just and a lot of these guys have girlfriends.
Mhm. But do you think all those girls know? Like, I feel like for Steven, they definitely know because, like you're saying, like his Instagram and like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But like the other guys, like, do you think they know the other guys have girlfriends?
I mean, if they follow them, then they have to.
Yeah, that's
I'm saying
true.
like one of the guys just went on like a weekend trip with his girlfriend. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I don't think like you should be concerned or like anything like that. I just feel like that girl's like fucking weird.
I know, and I'm like, I just like I don't forget things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's super weird, and I'm it's like what if I dressed up as a guy, like a guy that I know for Halloween, and I have a boyfriend. Like, do any of these girls have boyfriends?
Maybe not.
That's even weirder though. I would like if you have a boyfriend and you're dressing up as another guy for Halloween.
Yeah. Maybe they all don't.
Yeah,
So
maybe they all don't, but I don't know. I just had to say that on the pod because a lot of people are gonna be like, "What?"
yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah, because um, I don't think I'm gonna get over it. So
I'm dead. I'm
yeah,
fucking dead.
but I guess let me know in the comments how you would react to that. I feel like there are girls are gonna be like I don't care, like that's funny or like whatever. But like,
Like, I feel like they probably thought it was funny, but obviously it's not funny to you,
right?
you know?
I would just never think to do that like to a guy that has a girlfriend. Like, what kind
Yeah,
of girl are you that like that doesn't even like register?
register.
Yeah, I would be like, that's weird. That girl has a girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's also just weird because they're like not like a friend group or
No,
friends.
like have
So,
never like
because I'm thinking if it's like a friend group and like one of the girls is dating one of the guys, then they're like, oh, let's like do this. Like
right.
maybe then it would be like a little bit more normal. Like still weird, but like less, kind of less weird. But
No, it's giving like obsessed, which is like crazy.
yeah, it's fucking strange. Um,
We could move on, but I don't know. This is like the first time that anything like that has ever happened to me, and I'm like, what do I do with this?
hopefully the only time.
Yeah, but I'm
Imagine it happens
like,
again, like next year.
yeah, like next year they go even like more. They go a step up. Hey,
Um,
maybe next year I'll dress up as that girl for Halloween.
oh my god, that would be
No, like
crazy.
I think I will. There's a good chance I do meet this girl eventually.
Yeah, like if they all
Like
go
this
out
is how they
together.
know each other is from school, but they also like all go to the same bars because it's one of those towns
Mhm.
where there's only like a couple.
Yeah, yeah,
So
like in
they
the
all go
area.
out to the same bars. So I feel like there is definitely a chance on maybe an update coming soon.
Oh god.
I know I'm gonna try to be normal. That's the thing is like he would be really embarrassed if I like
Yeah.
made a scene, but I'm just gonna be like, aw.
Yeah, like,
um,
would you say anything to this girl? Like, I
no,
feel
I
like there's
told you
nothing to
I would just
say.
be like, oh wait, like you're the girl
Oh,
that like
right.
decided to dress up as my boyfriend for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I just what am I supposed to do? Just be normal? I can't.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I need like a third party to um like follow her Instagram or something. I don't
Oh, so
know.
you could see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, but I just like
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Which is very fair. I don't think any girl would like that.
Right. So yeah, let me know what you think and comment down below on the situation.
Um, in other news, they opened the Princess Polly store in Boston, and it's
This
making
actually
me
has been
so
like the biggest news of
happy.
the week.
Yeah. It made me so happy. I love Princess Polly, and it's I feel like it's so random that they opened a store here because they only have like two stores in California,
Yeah.
and it's obviously like a like mostly online store. So I just thought it was really random that they like picked Boston and not like New York City to open a store. But I'm so glad that they did choose to open
Mhm.
it in Boston. Um, yeah, I've already been like 5 times, so and it opened like 2 weeks ago. But really cute stuff in there. Um,
I bought a couple things.
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
just nice to have a store that it's like if you need an outfit like for like a specific weekend like going out or whatever, like it's just
Mhm.
like um
Something,
like
yeah.
consistent. Like you
Yeah,
know what you're gonna
like, you know,
get
yeah, and you know, like, you'll probably find something that you can wear,
tonight.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could get it, like, same day. And it's nice that, like, there's a store that's not just, like, Zara, H&M, like, like the
Big
yeah,
big
or,
stores,
like,
yeah.
Abercrombie, like, stuff like that. I mean, there are, like, a lot of boutiques on Newbury Street, but they're just, like, really expensive.
Mhm.
Like, those random, uh, little boutiques.
Yeah. They are really expensive also.
Like, so unnecessarily, too. I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah. But also their sizing is really weird in those little like boutiques. Like
Mm, mhm, mhm.
they're like if you go next door to like two different boutiques, like the sizing is completely like
Different. Yeah,
different because
because
it's
they
specific to them.
yeah, or they get, like it was like that at Ruby and Jenna, like, when I worked there, because they just get it from, like, a bunch of different brands,
Mhm.
so it's like it can't
True.
all be the same. Um,
Yeah,
but
I don't
yeah,
like
that's the
them.
annoying thing about boutiques. But sometimes you can find, like, cool, unique stuff too in those boutiques, because they'll go like, at Ruby and Jenna, they would, like, go to California and, like, find different
Yeah.
like, the different brands or whatever and, like, take back a few things from, like, each brand, which is, like, kinda cool. But, yeah, the sizing is, like, annoying. Um
You're gonna say your thing
oh,
about
yeah, but oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, in fucking Princess Polly, like, since it just opened, it's been, like, super crowded in there because like, I've really
it's
only
like
been on the
packed. The girls
weekend.
are flooding to
Yeah,
Princess Polly.
because this is, like, major for Boston, like,
Mhm.
you know, if you live here, like, not really, like, a big fashion center of the world,
No,
a
yeah.
big
No, the girl
fashion
it's just
city.
like the girls here like what they like and it doesn't really like change.
Right. So, yeah, it's been, like, packed where it's, like, hard to move around the store packed and everything is kinda like, it gets messed up and, like, stuff like that. But all the times I went, these girls are bringing their boyfriends inside the store, and I'm like, I'm sorry, can you go to, like, Nike or, like, fucking Doc Marten or, like, a boys store? Like, you
Right.
don't need to be in here, and you're taking up space
Like
in the
so much
store.
space.
And I hate when, like, men are in, like, girl stores and they're, like, pretending to, like, look at stuff. I'm like, "You have no idea what the fuck you're even looking at." Like, why are you in here? There's no reason for you to be in here, and you're taking up too much space in this hot, crowded store. Like, get out.
I don't like shopping with men either because I feel like since they can't like look for anything for themselves, like I like whenever I shop with Steven, he just like follows me around and I
Yeah.
need like space. I'm like, can you like go like over there?
It's like the Barbie and Ken sound that's like, go for a walk or
Yeah,
something. Like,
literally.
literally get the fuck out of
But I'm
here.
like, you don't have to follow me around every like
Rack.
rack.
Yeah.
Like
That's what all the
but he just
boyfriends are
doesn't know what
doing.
to do.
Yes, that's what the boyfriends do. And then it's like you try to walk past them, but like they don't know like where to look, or like they're like, oh, should I touch that? Like, should I? It's like, just
But also,
literally
why are
get the
they
fuck out of
touching
here.
things?
I think they need to like occupy themselves
Yeah,
because they feel so awkward. So they're like, and I'm like, do you really care what that shirt looks like? Like, I don't think so.
no.
So yeah, that was just fucking pissing me off in there because I noticed it like the 3 times I was in there. Um, yeah, like the 3 times I went there, I was like, why are so many fucking boyfriends in here?
They probably are asking themselves the same question. Like, how did we end up here?
Yeah, but like,
I mean, I've done that before where it's like we're walking down the street and I'm like, wait, can we go into the store really quick? He's like, ugh. But
yeah,
like in a crowd, like I would never do that to him either. Put him in that crowded store like that.
right?
No, I would never do that.
I feel like, especially there's a Nike across the street. I feel like I would be like, why don't you go in Nike while like I go in here?
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, get
But
like a
also, I feel
sandwich or
like with
something.
girls, it's always like, no, like I just want to look around for like 5 minutes, like
Oh,
in and
that's
out, in
fair.
and out, and
Yeah.
then you're in there for like 3 hours.
That is fair. That is fair. But yeah, that was like pissing me the fuck off while I was in there. I was like, this is so annoying. Only because the store is really crowded. If it wasn't that crowded and there was like one boyfriend in there, like he could chill. I don't care. But
That one could chill.
when it's super crowded, I'm like, just get the fuck out of here. Okay. Now we have two guest free guys.
It's really exciting. One is awake. Two is awake.
Oh, you thought one was
Yeah,
sleeping?
I thought one was sleeping.
Oh,
Oh.
guys, and the guest is not Klaus. One guest has been on the pod already. You all know her, Lexi. She's in a bunch of our stories. And the other guest is a new guest, our friend Jordan.
All right, come on. Wait, can you? Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Wait, can you also say
How long?
welcome to our podcast, Lexi
What?
and Jordan.
Oh, I was like, what are you saying?
No, I'm just introducing the next segment of our podcast. Our guest segment.
Yay.
Hey.
Hey.
We're having a girls' weekend for this long weekend. When's the last time we saw each other?
August on Long
August, yeah.
Island.
So when the girls come to visit, it's gonna be a jam-packed weekend. And yeah, we'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little weekend recap with these two in here. And yeah.
So
All
what did
right,
we do
who wants to
yesterday?
begin? No, start with Friday when Jordan
Oh yeah.
arrived. Jordan, tell the pod how your flight was and getting to the airport and traveling and all that stuff.
My flight was good.
Great.
Okay.
She did that to me a lot my first time too.
I'm new to
You
the,
have to talk into it.
yeah, I'm new to the podcasting thing. My flight was good. I was in this exit row, or yeah, like the emergency ones.
Mhm.
And the guys around me were like a group of like 40-year-old men who were definitely on like a boys trip.
Cute.
And they were talking the entire flight. And it was like kind of cute to see them be like giddy people because they were adults. And then I got here and I Ubered through the horrible traffic of the city
Yeah.
to here and reunited with my girlies.
And she got to meet Klaus.
And I got to meet Klaus, who is so cute and is going to come back with me.
I don't really know about that part, but
I know they keep saying they're gonna take him home.
yeah, it's actually really scary. But wait, also Jordan, do you wanna like tell the people a little bit about yourself? Like
Yeah, this
who
is what we did to Lexi when she got on. Like, since we're like a post like undergrad podcast, talk about what you've been doing since college and the best and worst part about it and how life is after
post grad.
graduating.
Okay, sure. So I obviously graduated with them. I moved from graduation down to my current job in Baltimore, which is as far south as I've ever lived. I'm a real northern girl, so that was an adjustment. I moved without knowing anybody, which was also an adjustment. Um, to start my job down there I manage clinical trials, and then yeah, I've been doing that for like a year and a half. So I think the best part is I think this has proven to me that I can do hard things. Moving
Yay.
far away was really rough in the beginning.
Mhm.
Being away from you guys and my like everything I've ever known, and also I, unlike you guys, am not a city girl. I don't like living in a city, and this is the first time I ever lived in a city, or
Mhm.
even really close to one of this size, and that was a really huge adjustment for me as well. So yeah, I can. This has proven to me I can do hard things and get through all of the transitionary aspects of that, and meet people and make friends and be a big girl by myself. Um, so I think it's the best part. I think the worst part is the transition. It's just hard. Being post grad is hard. Period. It doesn't matter who you
Yes.
are, where you are, how many friends you live with. If you live with your mom, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's hard.
Yeah. Very
It
true.
it's a really rough transition because you're like, oh, I thought I was being an adult these past 4 years, but actually being an adult is really like kind of a lot more responsibility than I had anticipated.
Yes.
And like your life is just less fun. Like I don't get to like come to your guys' house every 5 minutes anymore, and like
Yeah.
like I could walk home in college from your house to mine if I really wanted to.
Right.
Um, and now I'm really far away. Yeah, and just like working all the time.
Well, also you live alone, which I feel like is a big
Yeah, which
thing.
yeah, I really love living alone.
Mhm.
Um, nobody touches any of my things. On the other end of that spectrum, on the other end of that spectrum, Lexi is the only one here who saw me have like a massive breakdown when moving out of my house after graduation, because
Oh.
my parents were like, everyone help Jordan like get her stuff out of her room, and I don't like when people touch my things. I don't, and everyone was touching my things, and I was like crying on the floor, and Lexi was there being like, "Bye, I love you," and I was like, "I can't do this right now."
I was actually kicked out of said
I'm sorry.
house.
I was so like I was not okay. So that just kind of describes how transitions are for me, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was going with that.
Just that post grad's hard, I think.
Yeah. Postgrad is just hard for everyone. Oh, I like living alone. Yeah. So
All right.
nobody touches my things. Also, nobody else grocery shops or cleans, which is like that. I like love sharing that with not just me. That's really annoying. But otherwise, 10 out of 10. And if you are a person that is living alone, especially like the way I did it, where like I'm not just living alone, like I literally am alone, like nobody's in the state that I know.
Mhm.
You'll be okay. Just enjoy the time you have alone. Use it to like learn and better yourself, and then naturally your life will build. You will build a community because you'll see the same people over and over again, and you'll meet someone that you like. And I don't think that you need to find your best friend ever, but also like in the beginning, like it's okay.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
my message.
Really good advice, Jordan.
No, I'm like actually jealous of Jordan sometimes that she's like living alone. No offense. No,
I don't take any
no,
offense to
but like
that.
I love living with Jess, but it's just like I don't think I'm ever gonna live alone, like ever. So like, right. So I feel like I've missed that period in my life where I could like, or I would live alone. But like that's just weird to think about is that I'll never like
Live
live completely on my
alone.
own.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of it.
Yeah. Do you want to say something?
Well, I feel like it was kind of cool to hear your perspective, because I feel like when you were moving originally to Baltimore, you were like, well, I'm not going to make any friends. I don't need any friends. Like, I'll be fine by myself because, like, I don't want any friends. Like, fuck them all. So now it's like you have a little community. But the first 8 months, you wanted nothing to do with anyone else. Yeah. So I would like to say, I really loved my friends in college. I love them still because they're here. But like to be moved from my community in college and like the people I loved in college was like, that was what like really ripped me. I was like really upset about that. So when I moved, I was like, I'm never talking to anyone again. I don't need friends. I have friends and I love my friends, and I'm actually just gonna leave Baltimore every weekend and go see my friends. And that is what I
Yeah.
did for like a long time. So I guess I did have a little bit of a cop out of my little independent story because I literally traveled every single weekend for a long time. But then I've settled.
You adjusted.
Well, I feel like it was like a protection strategy to be like, I'm gonna be okay if I don't make friends because you didn't like expect to, so you have to like make yourself feel like that's fine. But
Yeah.
I mean, we all knew that eventually you would find friends. But that's like it's normal, and I feel like watching Jordan go through it like makes me think that I could do it too, and like a lot of people move to like random places for jobs after college, so
You have to just commit. I think that's the key. You have to commit. Like you have to know there's no backing out, and then
Yeah.
like you'll get through the hard parts because there's no other option.
just pull the trigger and go.
Just do it. Back to the recap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all good, but just keeping us on track, you know. So I guess we can go into Saturday. We did an escape room.
I know that was so fun and random because I mean I haven't done an escape room since like high school, and then who you guys haven't done one?
I never did one.
I-
I did one probably like in high school.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
just like I feel like we never do like wholesome like activities like this together, like an escape room. But I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fun too. It was like actually Lexi, you picked it out to explain. So I looked up escape rooms in Boston and then I chose the first one. Which honestly, we got like an email saying like with the door code number. And so it was a little bit like it was kind of sketchy. I don't know if you guys thought that, but I was like, there's
Yeah.
no like sign or show of where it is. So we just punched the code in, went in, and then it was just like one room being like check in, and then the escape room was on the right. Like, but it was kind of cool. I thought it was so
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, I thought it was so funny how it was like we got off the elevator, we did the check-in thing, and then he was like, "Okay, follow me this way." And then like 5 seconds later, we were in the escape room. I was like, "Oh, this is like
this
where
is
it is." Okay. But the theme was like it was like an apartment,
Yeah.
and
I like how they all have a story too, because he's like, okay, let me read you the backstory. Like,
yeah,
you are so and so, and this is what you're doing, and this is who you are. And I'm like, I
yeah.
like
So
that aspect of it.
the backstory for us was that we were vacationing in Boston, and we had to stay an extra night or something like that. But like all the hotels, like everything was like booked. So we had to rent like an Airbnb, and we didn't like check it all and stuff like that. So when we got there, it was like a piece of shit. So we changed our flight so we could leave earlier so we didn't have to stay in the Airbnb, but then the host locked us in. Is that why there were all those locks?
No, someone locked us in, but then like the funny part was he was like to avoid the late fee of $1 million each.
Oh, right.
You need to get out.
Right.
I remember with like a couple, like a random couple, So I think that is fun. Like, also, if you have even just like one or two friends and you want to do an escape room, like, you might meet people that are cool. Like,
Yeah, they were nice. Like they
Yeah.
were good to be
yeah, and
doing
it's
it
just
with.
kind of like we didn't even say like hi, like my name is whatever, like
no
who are you? No
introductions.
introduction. It was like, all right, let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, wait, do you see that shit over there? Like, call that number, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But I liked that they had the huge countdown like
Yeah.
on the wall. I really liked
That
that.
stresses me out though. I don't like any countdown. I get like anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, and the time
um
goes by really fast.
it did go by really fast. We unfortunately did not like
Yeah, we did not
win.
escape.
We didn't escape. But it
I
was still
also
really
want to
fun.
know like how many hints usually like people need to like complete those
I know, we
things.
got a lot of hints. We got a lot of hints. Also, when the hints come in, it's like the big clock on the wall, and then it's like ding ding, and like the hints come in, and America's Next Top Model when they had
Yes.
what's it called? What is her name?
Tyra Mill.
Tyra Mill.
Yeah.
I felt like we were getting Tyra Mill, and that was my favorite part. That was
Yeah.
my favorite part of the whole thing. Like,
I just wonder how many usually people get.
Well, one of my favorite ones was when we were like doing the little stove thing,
Mhm.
and then we're like, nothing's happening, and the
Yeah.
clue's like the door open.
Yeah. You were trying to solve this. The
Yes.
clue is like it opens the drawer. And then
Look
you
to your right.
yeah.
And then there was another really funny one. Like once I think we had like 10 minutes left or something. So then he started like giving a lot more clues. And then he was like, the code is. And he just told us the code.
Yeah.
Because we were like, wait, what does pound stand for? Like
Yeah.
we were like, what is this pound?
Like we had
box?
the thing, but we didn't click the pound.
I like the one where it's like the clue is like check the couch. Okay, we've ripped the couch
Oh my
apart.
God, we literally-
We've picked up the pillows. We've put them down. We're like we can't find anything, and the clue's like look at the pillows, and like
Yeah.
on the back in giant like Sharpie is like 1, like 9. Like it's so obviously like written out on these pillows.
Yeah. And it was funny how like in the beginning the clues were kind of like riddles or like things
Yeah.
to figure out, and then by the end it was just like this is the code. Like
Yeah.
the door is open. Like
The numbers are on the back of the pillow.
yeah, that was funny. But
But yeah,
yeah.
in the end, we did not escape, and I would like to try another one.
Yeah, I would do another one. It was fun.
It made me feel really stupid. I have to
Same.
say.
No, same. But also at the same time, when I did solve something, I'm like, I'm a fucking genius. Like no one has ever figured this out before. But then
Oh
we
my
also
God.
were really stupid. But it was fun, a fun
It was fun.
experience.
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
it was
that's
a lot of
something
fun.
cool to do in Boston if you're looking for stuff to do with your friends. Like it's funny, we were laughing. It's fun to feel like stupid sometimes.
I liked the guy too. The work day.
Oh, the worker, yeah. Though I feel like if you work in an escape room, you have to be like a giant nerd that is like really into it. And like I like how they like are in character and like
Yeah, he was like a good host
yeah, funny
of the
cracking
escape
jokes.
room.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then after that, we went to Princess Polly because Jordan needed a jacket. She forgot that winter is a thing.
Yeah,
It's sorry. Wait.
I'm like, we gotta get this.
No signatures. No signatures. Okay. No autographs. In Maryland, it's 80 degrees out right now. I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. It's 80 degrees out right now, and I packed for this, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a little chillier in Boston, so I brought pants instead of shorts. And then I got here, and it was like 40 degrees, and I was like, I need a jacket for tonight. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird because like last week was 80 degrees, so you never really know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah. Yeah, because here it's like at night it gets like frigid,
Freezing,
and
yeah.
then sometimes it's like hotter. But yeah, so we did a quick pop into Princess Polly. Oh, and then actually we went to this really cute coffee shop called the Bittersweet Shop on Newberry. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah.
And they had like really cool coffee like flavors and stuff like that. Lexi, what'd you get?
I got a like coconut
Mocha.
mocha, but the most popular one that literally was called every other minute was a chocolate covered strawberry or latte.
Yeah.
It sounded so good.
Yeah, and they had like a bunch of cool like specialty flavors like that, and it's kind of like a like random like mix of things there.
Mm-hmm.
They had gourmet hot dogs too.
Gourmet
Yeah.
hot dogs, fried dough, snow cones, like popcorn,
And then also like
like
grilled
breakfast food.
cheeses, but like all different kinds of grilled cheeses. So yeah, really weird mix of stuff, but it was good. Like I got a grilled cheese and tomato soup, and it was good. Lexi, how was your food?
Mine was good. I got like a balsamic tomato basil grilled cheese, and it was. Mwah.
Yeah, I need to go back there.
Oh, the coffee was so good. You guys really missed out, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back there because it was like cool, cute, cozy like vibes
Yeah.
too, and their hot chocolate looked really good. So yeah, then
I know.
what?
Then it was time to get ready for the night. And let's just say, like, we had talked about this extensively before arrival, that like our pact for the night, like, our pact for the night was that we would be rolling home. And that we were all just gonna get so drunk and have so much fun, and everyone had to be in on it. And I feel like we all really held up our end of the bargain.
Yeah,
Because like
sure.
if you know our friend group, I feel like we never do that.
There's always like
One of us.
Yeah, I feel like we're never all drunk like
like
at the same time.
time.
especially not like that.
No, especially not like that, because like I feel like we're not really big drinkers in general, or we never like need to like do the most. Like, we're not having like I don't even know how much I had last night.
3 night a week. We're like a once a weekend.
Once
Yeah.
every couple weekends.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I think I like that more as like,
It's special.
well, I'd rather like go all out for one night than like go out every night and like do a little like,
Yeah, or like only one night is really fun because you can't like, like recover or like drink as much
Yeah.
all the nights.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we started getting ready, and then we had a 7:45 dinner reservation at this place called Savor.
Yeah, Savor in Seaport. It's like right on the water too. It's really nice.
Yeah, food was good, and
Well,
that
we
is where the night
discovered
began.
we discovered that. Wait, so are you like a transformed dirty martini girl?
No.
Oh, you still don't like them?
Like it was fine, but you just can't let them sit, and I don't usually like to chug my drinks. So
Yeah.
like I don't
No, like
think I
I
can
like
really drink
sipping on
them.
them, but I think like that's a new obsession for me is the dirty martini. Like I've never really liked them before, and in the last couple of weeks I've had like a lot of them.
Yeah. See, my thing is like I wouldn't just get a dirty martini like out to dinner on like a random night because I'm gonna get like extremely drunk from having
Yeah.
it, you know what I mean? Like, so like yeah, it was good to have one last night because like that was the goal. But like if I'm just going out to dinner or like whatever, like I'm not gonna get a dirty martini, because it's just too much for me.
Would you get a dirty martini like at a bar?
No.
No.
So when would you drink that?
only on occasions like last night.
No, see, I would get one with dinner because I feel like it is super strong, so it's like all in like just one would be perfect.
Mm.
You have to chug it.
I don't need to chug it. I like to take a couple of sips, eat my olive, take a couple of sips, eat another olive.
That's funny.
Yeah.
My drink comes with a
Yeah, when
snack.
your drink comes with a snack, it's amazing.
Um,
There's also like no calories in it. It's just literally alcohol, so it's like great.
But yeah, the food was good.
Yeah, but I think I don't even like think that I comprehended dinner because I was already drunk, and I was like, this is good, but I like can't really eat like a lot right now because I'm just already drunk. And also we did like a mid bathroom break and that really fucked me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like when I came back, I was like, oh, I'm not hungry anymore. Like I just
I'm
like I
dead.
was just like, oh, we're gonna finish that drink.
That's funny. Yeah, but we also did. They have like an espresso martini flight
Mm-hmm.
there, so it came with like 3 different kinds of espresso martinis. So we like the pairs of us got one each like pair, if that makes sense.
We got 2 for the 4 of us.
Yeah, exactly that. Say that again.
We got 2 for the 4 of us.
Precisely. And yeah, I don't like espresso martinis either. So I'm just not a martini person.
I thought you liked them. Not like to order, maybe, but like you enjoyed them.
I enjoyed the first sip.
Oh, of all of them, you mean? Yeah. I will say espresso martinis are like, I don't think you can have more than one. They're very strong.
Yeah,
No, I wouldn't have more than. Well, but we like thoroughly enjoyed
I could
it.
totally have more than one.
Well, that's how I gave you mine.
No, me and Lexi like thoroughly enjoyed ours. We're like, this is really good.
Yeah, I think. Well, also I don't like coffee, so that probably has a huge factor on why I don't like them.
Or martinis. So
Yeah, exactly. But I do wish I like. I think I would like a pumpkin spice espresso martini. I've been wanting to try one all fall, but the places I've been going to like didn't have them. A pumpkin spice espresso
I
martini.
just think it's not common.
You could have gotten one this morning at brunch.
Oh my god. I would have freaking
I
thrown
can't see
up.
alcohol for a really long time. I'm not even joking. Like I don't even want to see it.
Yeah. So we had dinner and then
We were already really drunk after dinner.
yeah. And our original plan was to go to Southie, but then we were like, no, the lines were too long and like we didn't feel like dealing with the whole Southie shit. So I was like, oh, let's just go to Scorpion Bar because it's literally down the street.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to. Well, Jordan like planned a little reunion. You want to talk about that?
Sure. So I don't like come up here as often as I'd like to. And when I do come, like there's certain friends like I'm not gonna go stay with my guy friends, if that makes sense. But I'd like to see them. So because I was coming to visit them, I texted a bunch of my guy friends and some of my other friends who live in the area and was just like, hey, like we're gonna be out Saturday night, like I'd love to see you, like if you want to stop by, like bring friends, whatever. So a bunch of our friends came and met us out at the Scorpion Bar, and it was like a little mini reunion, and I got to see some people who I do not get to see very often, which was nice, and a little mid girls trip reunion vibe.
Precisely. So Jordan was like the little manager promoter. Like
Mhm.
once we switched the place, she was like calling out her
She had
people.
to
She's
make
like, yo,
mad
yo,
calls.
yo, like gotta come to Scorpion Bar now. Like get there, get there, get there. No more Southie. Southie's out. Making all her calls. And the people listened. They
Yeah.
flocked to Scorpion Bar.
Yeah.
And they got us in with no cover and
Yeah.
no line right then and there.
Yeah. Shout out to Jennifer.
I know this girl, like, was just a friend of a friend, really made the whole night. I don't even know how that happened.
It was good. Honestly, I don't even remember if there was or wasn't a line.
When we got there,
There was no line.
Okay.
Afterwards, like, a couple of them people had to wait in the line.
Okay, right. But we still didn't have to pay cover because she got us on like a secret guest list or something. Like I don't really know.
But the thing is every time we've been to Scorpion Bar, we like always somehow bypass the cover and the line.
Yeah.
I felt very famous being like, I'm on the list.
Or like the girl was like $20 cover, and I was like, I'm already in. Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean it's always great when you don't have to pay a cover fee. And then the chaos continued inside a Scorpion Bar. We were like just
I know. I feel like you get
Shenanigans.
in and we hear the music and we go feral. We're just like
Yeah. Well, for me, that's the best part of
Yeah.
going out is the music. Like that's like really all I care about when I go out. I love music. Like that's all I care about. So when I hear the music and it's good, I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah. It's like an immediate like like hype up.
Yeah.
We did a shot ski. We did a shot ski. That was fun.
I know, and no one even knows like why we wanted to do it so bad.
We also did 4 shots in the span of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That was Lexi and Jordan.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We weren't in on that.
At one point in the night, we walked in and then I was like, all right, like let's do a round of shots. And then I looked at the tab because it was me, I was the one doing it. So I did have to pay for these. And it was $125 that I spent just on shots. And
Oh my god.
that was the first of many throughout the night.
Wait, I'm like shook by that.
I looked down and I was like, well, gotta commit to this now.
Wait, that's how I felt on my birthday when we were at Ned's, and I apparently bought shots for like 20 people.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, so a lot of drinks are had, a lot of shots were taken.
I know. Well, like
and-
when I looked up behind the bar, I'm like reading their little menu thing, and I'm like, they're like shot ski. I'm like, okay, guys, we need to do that.
yeah,
And
the
it was
shot
so
ski was fun. Yeah, but it was a great night. Like I think Scorpion Bar is so fun.
Yeah,
So
people
I'm
are
glad that
hit
we
or
went
miss
back
about it
went
though.
back there.
Like
Really?
sometimes I mention it to people, and they're like, but I don't know. I think it just depends like what you're into. Like we like dancing and like loud music and whatever. Some
Yeah.
people just don't fuck with that.
Well, I think also in Boston, a lot of people like to go to bars and just talk to people.
Right.
So it's like if I feel like if
I
they
think, like,
can't,
No, but we were like so drunk that we were like, we can't talk to people right now.
yeah, and like I think that I don't know. I feel like there are just like a lot of talking bars like in Boston. So I think that if it's like mostly dancing, then people are like, okay, I don't like that place, you know, which I get, like, because you know a lot of people go out like in big groups here. So then yeah, I get it. Like you want to talk to the people you're with, blah blah. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
wanna dance?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we were there for a while.
Yeah. No,
Dude.
seriously. But then you hit a moment and you're like, oh no. Like,
Yeah, I said I'm hitting the point of no return.
yeah. No, it was really bad. Like it was kind of unhinged and crazy shit was happening and
Yeah, things were getting weird.
things were getting really weird.
Yeah, and they were scaring the Uber driver on the way home, and then he was like
No,
driving
you
so
should've seen it
fast.
though, because Jordan was like, I'm gonna uke.
Oh yeah,
The Uber driver's head like
Whipped.
whipped. And I was like,
And she's like, "Oh, not right now. Just in a few minutes."
yeah, in a couple of minutes.
that was funny.
I have control of myself. I was not gonna uke in the Uber. I was just announcing to the club that or the class that like when we got back, like there would be uking happening.
Yeah. But yeah, then we got back and we were just like hanging out.
Things are still
playing
weird.
music. But we didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
That's not for the pod. No, but like I immediately threw up, but then I like felt so much better that I was like,
Mhm.
okay, good, let's go again. So then
Oh my god.
Well, we played music was playing.
Yeah, music. I was doing a concert for Lexi. That's
Yeah.
what was happening in here.
No, not a concert. The Sabrina Carpenter
Yeah.
concert.
Music was playing. Like I don't even know what was happening. Klaus got like attacked by us last night. He's probably like, who are these crazy girls?
Yeah.
And basically, yeah, today we're recovering.
Yeah,
So
this
is
morning.
why this episode's a little like weird and all over the place.
Yeah, in the
'cause-
bed.
Yeah.
This morning we went to South End Buttery for like brunch breakfast vibes, and it was really cute in there. I feel like South End isn't somewhere I like really go ever.
Yeah, I don't usually go over there either.
But when I do go there, I'm like, it's really cute over here. Like, I feel like they have a lot of good restaurants in the South End, and I've been seeing a lot on TikTok that like bars people have been going to there, and they look really cool.
yeah, we should try it out. I mean, we were gonna try Southie for the first time and it just didn't happen. But like,
Oh, because have you ever been out in Southie?
No,
Oh. Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
which is just like something I just need to do to experience.
Yeah.
But it wasn't last night. That wasn't the night.
Yeah, the lines are not for us.
Yeah, it's almost like we're back in Amherst. You have to go out at like 9.
Right.
Yeah, well, now I get
But at
why
least
it's
there's
like
other
that in
options.
Amherst, because it's like that happens here, it travels west.
Well, that's the thing is the people who do go out in Southie, like they love going out in Southie, so they're not gonna just go to another place. They're gonna wait in that line.
Yeah, especially because all the bars are on that one strip. It's like super convenient,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, so the rest of the day we're probably just gonna chill and play with Klaus, and yeah. Jordan's leaving us at 5:30, which is really sad.
Oh my god, so soon.
I know.
Hmm.
Kind of. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Soon enough. Too soon. Too soon. It's the weekend. Whenever he comes, it goes by so fast. Like
fast.
it's
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
Which is also like plays into the whole like have to do the most extreme because we like try to fit everything into like one day basically.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, that was basically our whole weekend until right now.
Yeah, you had to
You guys are
you,
all
you
caught
had to
up.
be there. But I am proud of us for like keeping our end of the bargain, having fun.
Yeah, it
Like
was a good night.
yeah.
Fun. Very, very fun. Um, okay, so we're gonna do what we're saying with our chess this week with our two guests. Would you guys like to go first?
I'll go first. Okay, so I think is that I'm saying with my chest this week, or for the first time ever, is just go out, don't care what anyone thinks, or like have a good time, get drunk, and that's all that matters. You'll have a blast and nobody cares.
Very nice. I like that one. Jordan, are you ready to go? Okay.
Okay, big on the nobody cares. What I'm gonna say with my chest is that we need to start normalizing having social etiquette in lines, because the next person that stands so close to me that I can feel their breath in line, I'm gonna literally just turn around and start crying at them. I am.
That is so fair.
Yeah.
Do you wanna go?
Yeah, my say with your chest thing this week is that I think young people should drink more. I can leave it at that, but I just think that
You mean young people like us?
yeah,
Okay.
like drink more, not less. Because you have a lot more fun and like I just think that every little occasion is just better with a little drinky drink. That's what I want to say.
Love that. Love that. Okay, what I'm gonna say with my chest this week is that oh yeah, okay. What I'm saying with my chest this week is don't second guess your outfit. I did that last night and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to wear because my shirt was like having a mishap where it was like folding over, blah blah. But I feel like whenever like you second guess your outfit, you always just end up putting the first one back on,
Mhm.
which is exactly what I did last night. And I was like, well, this was just a huge fucking waste of time. So that's what I'm saying with my chest this week. Don't second guess your outfit. Go with your gut, what you first put on. You look amazing. You look great. And yeah, that is it for this episode.
Yeah, that's our episode. I feel like our brains are scattered. Like we were saying in the Uber before, like between the four of us, we probably only have like 2 brain cells
Yeah.
left today. So sorry if this was kind of all over the place, but
Yeah.
back to regularly scheduled program next week.
Yes, of course, of course. We love you guys. Guests, thanks for coming on. And we'll see you guys next
Yep.
week. Bye.
Bye.